What's up guys, Nerd here coming at you with another D.Va video. This time I'm going to be showing you a couple things you might not have known about D.Va. The first being that her rate of falling while firing actually remains consistent. As you know, when she's walking and firing, she slows down a bit. And I've seen many folks say that while she falls and she shoots, she also falls slower. That's not true, and I'm going to prove it. The second thing I'm going to show you is how her ultimate has knockback from just the mech eject itself, not the explosion. The first scene is just going to be me falling straight down from the invisible barrier at the top of the screen. It takes about a second. The second scenario is going to be me falling down while looking down and firing, just giving you know the most bang for your buck visual wise. You can see it's the same amount of time. The third scenario is going to actually be me just running forward and shooting from the top of the barrier. You can see it's still the same amount of time. And then also, just for consistency's sake, you can see this is just going to the top of the barrier and running forward. So those are all four scenarios, all the same amount of times, clearly debunked. The second thing I want to show here, maybe you've done this by accident, is actually the fact that D.Va's mech eject during her ult does damage. You can see what I did right here is just bump this spot and show you how it takes away 1 gauge of the health bar. I'm going to throw my mech at this bot right now. Boom, hits it. Notice the kill feed in the top right. It's from the boosters. We have a thruster kill. And that's a little different than, of course, what you get during your normal ultimate kill feed. The second thing we're going to show here is when I bump this spot off the edge, I'm going to follow him around for a little bit. So you might have to watch this chase scene. But basically give him one little notch of damage so you can see it's consistent. We're going to follow him up and then I'm going to eject my mech and hit him right off the edge. I'm going to follow him around until I can get a good enough distance away to just lightly ping him with one of D.Va's shots. That way the health indicator isn't affected. So I just pinged him. We're going to walk up to him. And you can see that the mech eject also took away a second notch. So really what that means is it's the same as just thrustering into an enemy group. And so what this is useful for is, say during a Zarya ult, if you can't get there, which you should always be able to get there anyways, but if you have to throw your mech at it, make sure you try to hit the people in the cluster, because it actually does a significant amount of damage. That's it for this time. The last thing I want to show you is this hilarious video. Take the time to listen to this girl try to sound like D.Va. See ya.
Step it up.
Shut the fuck up. Game and Amit, you can't see.
Easy.
Hold on. Game and Amit, you can't see.
Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up. I will murder you.
That's terrifying.
You gotta believe.
I will find you.
Why are you so angry?